The Polestar 3 single motor long range has finally arrived to New Zealand, and I'm going to try something new today. I want to be the first person to take an electric car from here in Auckland all the way down to Wellington on one charge. Can we do it? I honestly don't know. Jump in, let's go set a New Zealand record. Or maybe not. All right, and we are off. Auckland to Wellington, one charge. Let's try and set a new New Zealand record. But first, I've got to get on the motorway. What am I doing? So we are underway. My journey will be from Auckland all the way through the center of the North Island, across the central plateau, down to Wellington. Hopefully that is a distance of 638 kilometers. The thing is, this car can do 706 k's per charge officially. So I know what you're thinking. I've got this in the bag. Piece of cake. No, sweet summer child. That's not quite how it works. The car's official range is 706 kilometers WLTP. That's the test cycle they use to determine how far a car can go. And the problem is, not quite reflective of New Zealand range, because we've got hills and corners and strong weather sometimes. So I find, take that WLTP range, take 15% off, that is your New Zealand range. And suddenly, that New Zealand range is less than the actual distance to get to Wellington. So to make this journey a success, I've got to obviously keep my speed down. I've got to be mindful of hills and weather. Fortunately, the weather is on my side so far. The forecast looks good, but it's still going to be a challenge because this is a 2.4 ton vehicle. It does have a big battery, 111 kilowatt hours. That's a lot of capacity, but like I said, big, heavy, tall, wide vehicle. As for efficiency, in order to make it to my destination of Te Papa in Wellington, I need to reach 17 units of electricity per 100k. That's a very respectable economy considering this thing weighs 2.4 tons. Problem is, the car's official economy is 17.6 units of electricity, best case scenario. So I need to do better than the car's official figures. Nothing to worry about. Now, I'm going to just turn on the cruise control, the adaptive cruise control and the lane keeping assist, and let the car do the work and hope for traffic and roadworks. I mean, it's State Highway 1. We're going to have traffic and roadworks. Now, we just relax and let the car do all the hard work. Go on, take me home. Going up the Bombay Hills right now. I'm keeping my speed down, not because I want to cheat or anything, simply because I don't know what the economy is going to be like at this stage. So I'm starting off slow and seeing if I can get away with ramping my speed up. Bombay Hills is not friendly to electric cars though. Already my economy is 17.9. I have to do much better than that if I want to make it to Wellington. All right, let's talk tech specs of this car now. This thing is powered by a single motor, as you probably figured out, at the rear wheels. 220 kilowatts it has, 490 torquing Isaacs. It's quite a lot of torque. Overall, your acceleration is 7.8 seconds. Now that's not slow, but it's not breakneck fast. But I'm not going to be using that power today. My mission is economy. The thing is, I've done this journey before, sort of. A year ago, I took a Polestar 2 single motor long range on the same journey from Auckland to Wellington to see if I can do it in the same amount of time as you would in a petrol car. And yeah, it was a piece of cake. I was planning on stopping to charge at Bulls, but the car still had heaps of range when I got there, so I carried on. I went all the way down through Foxton, all the way past Live-In. I got all the way to a little town called Otaki where I stopped to charge, but I still had 40 k's of range remaining. Not enough to get to Wellington, but it was very close. Bottom line is, I charged for 17 minutes and it was just as easy as taking a petrol car. Basically, it took the same amount of time because you've still got to stop to use the Felicities and get coffee and food and that sort of stuff. You know, the biological meat bag behind the wheel is the problem, not the cars anymore. This obviously is trying to make it in one go. And so far, if I keep my speed down, it's looking okay. Transmission gully could be the killer. Honestly, I'm not manufacturing to suspense and tension. Some people have to work hard for the suspense. I was born this anxious. But alas, the Waikato Expressway is coming up. It's a 110 zone and I can't be doing 83. I better start growing up and driving properly. Status update. We are off the Waikato Expressway. State Highway 1 has now narrowed down into a single lane each direction. I have no longer got the luxury of being able to go slow and everyone can go past me. Yes, I'm driving economically because I don't know what speed I should be doing, but it has to be realistic. My economy is not great. 18.4 units of electricity I'm using. I will not make it to Wellington at this rate. Also, I put into the maps, the halfway point of Turangi, which is right in the middle of the North Island, says that I'll have 40% when I get there. That's the halfway point. I need 50%, obviously, to get to Wellington. But now that we have passed the quarter waypoint, we've gone past Cambridge, I can talk about the car. And first of all, it's a very slippery sausage, this thing. Very low drag coefficient, which means it slides right through the air. Very sleek on the back tapers down. It's even got a spoiler on the front bonnet to help reduce the turbulence that's caused by the car slicing through the air. And this is all fantastic, but I still don't know if it's good enough to make it Auckland to Wellington. We're going to find out. As for the interior, it's a very nice place to be. I'm on some coarse chip roads right now, but you can still hear me nice and clear. It's spacious. I said it's a big SUV and I wasn't kidding. Look at the room in the back as well. The amenities back there are lovely. There's so much legroom, so much headroom. 484 litres of boot space back there. Drop the seats down, it is now more than 1,400 litres of boot space. Plus, there's more in the front. There's a little fartment up the front there. If you want to chuck some extra spuds up there, you're covered in this car. As for gadgets, it's covered there too. I've got the Bowers & Wilkins sound system. 25 speakers surround me in this thing. It's enveloping me in sound. The touchscreen display in front of me, vertically mounted, 14.5 inches. What's really cool is it is an Android automotive operating system. You can connect it to the Google Play Store. Polestar's put a lot of effort into their design. It's a very easy to use system. I've got wireless everything, air conditioning, heat pump, blah, blah, blah. It's got everything you could think of. It's a Polestar, it's a luxury car. What more could you want? If I was doing a road trip in this, which I am, this is the car I'd want to do it in. How's our economy going? Oh, I need roadworks. I need roadworks and trucks and buses. Welcome to Tiro. We've made it, and let's give a quick status update. We have got down, just at this moment, to 16.9 units of electricity. Still, the map says we're not going to make it, but the economy, I've got it down to where I want it. We've got so much more to go yet, and the central plateau is going to wipe everything out. Stay tuned. Quick update. Still going. We're past Taupo now. We have 43 minutes and 49 Ks to get to the halfway point, which is Turangi, and just between you and me and the internet. Sometimes like this, my prayers have been answered. Of course, it's a Toyota Aqua. Doing 57 in a 100 zone. Thank you, traffic gods. The first time in my life I wanted to be stuck behind someone going slow. It says we're going to be in Turangi in 43 minutes, but we're only going to have 46% charge when we get there. And that is a problem because I need obviously at least 50% charge. Oh man. All right, we'll see you in Turangi. Well, check this out. We're at the halfway point and we are at 50% charged. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've got this in the bag, but do you have any idea how miserable the last 50 or so Ks was to try and get that battery usage down to make it to 50? From here on, it's gonna be tight. We've got to climb to more than 1 kilometre above sea level. And then of course there's the Transmission Gully Expressway. That, probably about 12% range to get through that. Let's chuck in the next destination and see how we go. Wish me luck, cross your fingers, cross whatever you have two of. Drive economically, Gavin. Drive economically. Featherlight right foot. This is it. We're at the high point right now of the Central Plateau. We're just over 1 kilometre above sea level, and very soon we're going to reach the plateau and then begin our descent down. Now, hopefully that'll claw back some electricity because right now, under 17 is my goal, right? I'm using right now 29.9 units of electricity per 100K. That's almost twice. No chance of making Wellington. I'll get close, I'll get really close, but no chance of making it. You know what, the view is lovely though. I mean, we've got to protect this. You've got to sign up with Ecotricity. Get some of that really clean wind, hydro, solar electricity. Why wouldn't you? It's so affordable and it's clean. Sign up, ecotricity.co.nz. Protect this. You know, sooner or later, I'm gonna have to use the bathroom. I've done well holding on this long. You don't bother measuring electric cars with driving range anymore. You've got to measure them in bladder range. And this thing is exceeding my bladder. We are arriving into Mangaweka and they have a great little cafe here, Duke's Roadhouse. I'm definitely going to stop. Wellington's 211 Ks away. We've got 180 Ks of range. Yeah, I know. Anyway, let's get something to eat. Are they closed? Closed 30 minutes ago. Oh no. Okay, all right, at least I'll use the bathroom. So we've still got 175 Ks to go. We've got 150 Ks of range. I'm trying everything I can to reduce the battery estimator. This says it's gonna be -9 when we get to Wellington. Like if you zoom out on the map, this big circle here, that shows where we run out. Something has to change. I need a miracle. Maybe I'm stressing for nothing. Maybe I'm gonna be there fine. This is tense, man. This is tense. Doesn't help that like I said, I'm driving a glass house on wheels for hours and I'm leaking a lot into the shirt. So Polestar, I apologize to the detailing crew that's got to remove 2 liters of me out of the seat. There, see, look, I'm being overtaken by What is that? Oh my, oh no, not a Prius. If you take anything away from this video, stop for lunch for 10 minutes and charge for 10 minutes halfway. Well, here's a little milestone. Welcome to Bulls. And I'm not going to make fun of Bulls because it's a lovely little town and still says we're not going to make it. So just press on. Problem is there is a rapid charger. ChargeNet's got a high-powered rapid charger. But if I plug this thing in for just 5 minutes, it would guarantee all the way to Wellington. Made it to Foxton. Bit more progress. The problem is the battery's getting a bit sad right now. 19% charge remaining. And I've still got 113 Ks to go. The car says I'm not going to make it. All right. See you at the next town. All right, things are getting serious now. I just passed Otahi. That is where I ran out, or I decided to stop and recharge with the Polestar 2 the last time I tried this journey. The problem is, it's 74 Ks to go. I've got 70 Ks of range left. Now I'm gonna have to drop my speed right down because this is Transmission Gully. Very soon, it's gonna be near vertical. I want to make it to Wellington. We're close, we're close. Even if I run out of charge in Wellington, on the side of the road, I'll count that. Come on, you beauty, come on, you beauty. Big news, the amount of charge expected when we get to the destination is now -1. We can do this, we can do this. 49 Ks to go now. Come on, Polestar baby, don't let me down. Oh, it's getting spicy. My economy is getting worse. 19.6, the top of this first big massive hill. Look at that. It is drinking what fuel is left, what electronic fuel is left. 7% battery remaining, 40 Ks to go. If I can pull this off, this will be a first. Oh, can speed up now. Get some regen on the hill down. Yes! It's going backwards now. The motor is now turned into a generator and it's putting electricity back into the battery. So we've got 7% right now. Let's see if we can put a little bit more back in there. New Zealand conditions. This is not factored into the WLTP test. Those are like California kilometers, you know, where it's always sunny and it's flat and everyone's got puppies and rainbows. Look at this, look at this. We're doing it. We're coming into Wellington. I've turned the hazards off because I think I was being a little bit too conservative. I've still got 4% battery left and we're coming down the hill into Wellington. This is putting some power back into the battery. We might just do this, man. There's the Inter-Islander. We've got 4% battery remaining. You know, they say you can't beat Wellington on a good day. This is Wellington on a very good day. I've wanted to do this for a year and I apologize for being so grumpy in the video, but I really didn't think I was gonna make it. You saw it, that wasn't manufactured suspense. Goofy grin on my face, and this is a well-earned goofy grin. This Muppet here, the first person in New Zealand to drive Auckland to Wellington on one charge in an electric car. This is the car, this is the Muppet. Hang on, I'm rejoicing too soon. Haven't got there yet. Got 4% battery remaining. We've got 60 meters to go. Anything could go wrong at this point. Welcome to Te Papa, Wellington City. In this, the Polestar 3 single motor long range. We did it, baby, on one charge. You, my dear car, just set a world record, a New Zealand world record. Like, this is the LNP of world records. World famous in New Zealand. And there you have it. 625 kilometers on one charge, 17 kilowatt hours per 100K. That is a machine. If you want a long range car, that is the one to get. Whew. So now you know, you can do Auckland to Wellington on one charge. Would I recommend you do it? No! Just stop halfway for 15 minutes when you get lunch, top it up. That's all you need. Good Lord, it's windy. Thanks for watching. See you later, folks.